Greetings and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be looking at a sword and board hatchet light armor build. I've only been playing this build for like a little over a day, but it's super fun to play. So I thought I'd share it because I don't have a lot of time. We're only basically half a day away until Brimstone goes live, and then I'm going to be on the Greatsword. So I gotta push out this build right now. I gotta let you know about it. So what's the catch with this build? Because you always know there's like a catch with my builds, right? So this is a light armor build, but, and here comes the interesting part, we're running 300 Constitution on a light armor build and only 200 Strength. Why would we do that? So let me explain this. So the idea was, I usually play a medium armor build, right? But I kind of want the mobility of light armor and the damage that light armor provides. But I also kind of wanted to make it a little bit more bulky, a little bit more beefy. So Constitution has a couple really nice things here. Of course, you know about this. All consumables 20% stronger. You increase your max health by 10% of your physical armor, and that doesn't do much in light armor. This one's super important for PvP. Minus 10% critical damage taken. Super important to have. This one is nice, but also like in light armor, it doesn't do much. 10% increase to physical and elemental armor. It doesn't do too much, but this one's really nice. 6% damage reduction when full health. So if someone opens up on you, especially like a sniper or something, when you're low health, and when you're full health, you're gonna take a lot less damage. This one's super interesting. 20% plus duration to your stun, slows, and roots. So that's pretty interesting for a build like this, because the sword and board and the hatchet have quite a few slows and stuns and stuff like that, roots. So yeah, that's pretty nice. When it comes to strength, of course, we get 10% damage to physical, light, and heavy attacks. That's nice to have. Extra damage to slashing and strike damage. Both our weapons are strike damage. So, you know, 5% here. 25% extra stamina damage to melee weapons. Not super important, but it can help. And this one, 10% damage to stuns, slowed, rooted enemies. That's, as I explained, quite important, because this one gives you the duration when you root and stun an enemy, and this one's gonna give you the damage on it. So that pairs nicely. So, that's the stats, and I explained to you. There's more to why I went with 300 Constitution. Of course, you have a bigger health pool. Why does that matter? Why does a bigger health pool matter in light armor?
Fucking love you, Mad Shadow Man.
Thank you.
I love you, man.
Thank you.
Love you so much.
Thank you, Nalanka. Appreciate you too. We're recording a video right now, so take it easy on the sounds. So why is 300 Constitution important? Because if we're looking at the weapons, we got sword and board and we got the hatchet. There's this skill here, Defiant Stance. It's amazing. It has two main reasons why I want to have more health when I use that. So, if we look at this, 30% damage mitigation for 8 seconds, that's nice. But if you're above 50% health, you get another 20%. So that's 50% damage mitigation when you're above 50% health. Which of course means if you have a bigger health pool, you have a bigger buffer until you fall below that 50% threshold. So you're gonna get more out of this if you're taking a lot of damage. And then this passive here, when Defiant Stance ends, you heal for 15% of your max health. This is based off your max health, so you get more out of it. You get more out of it if you have more health. So that's pretty nice, right? That's pretty decent. And then, of course, we have the Leaping Strike, and we have the Shield Bash, which are rooting and staggering people. And as we already discussed, you get more duration out of that with 300 con, and you're also going to get the damage as long as the people are rooted and snared and staggered. So that's really nice. And then on the hatchet, of course, we have Berserk. And while Berserks actually gain a portion of your health back every 4 seconds up to 30% of your maximum health. So this also goes off of your maximum health. So yeah, the more health you have, the more heals you're going to get out of this. So that's pretty nice. That's basically why we're doing this, right? So let's just go over the skills real quick. So we're using Leaping Strike, we're using Shield Bash, we're using Defiant Stance. When it comes to passives, precision, opportunist, confidence, we're using empowered stab, we're using counterattack, we're using critical precision, and we're using Achilles heel. And of course, we're going to take the leadership passive down here for 10% extra damage. We're going to go all in on our skills here. On the defender side, I only took the sturdy shield for the increased physical armor. And then recuperation is super nice. All incoming healing and regeneration increased by 10%. So you want to be on your sword and board bar. If you're healing, if you're popping a potion, make sure you swap to your sword and board bar. That's going to give you more healing. So that's important. Let's look at the hatchet real quick. Hatchet, basically the way you would build a full berserker tree, but we're not using the raging torrent. We're using the rending throw instead. So our setup is feral rush, berserk, rending throw. We're going all in on the skills, and then we're taking as passes enraged strikes against all odds, super important. Accumulated power, relentless fury, and fortifying strikes, and then of course defy death passive down here. One of the most important things. And over here, we're only taking exploitation. All attacks deal 10% additional damage to targets with an active debuff. So that's pretty nice. Let me go over this real quick. Of course, Berserker is gonna... That's like... It's the bread and butter skill of any hatchet build, really, because it does so much. So, increases all attack damage, which is nice. It's gonna...
You, Mad Shadow Man. I love you, man.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
Thank you, Lou. I love you too. We're recording a video right now. So, again, take it easy with the sounds. Anyway, so you get the 20% damage increase, you get the 20% movement increase. You get a health. You basically get a heal that's based off the maximum health that you have every 4 seconds, which is super nice. Can really like save your life. Remove all stuns, slows, and roots from yourself when you activate Berserk. You can kind of activate that when you're staggered to break out of a stagger. And then uninterruptible Berserk, which is super nice. While Berserk is active, your attacks are uninterruptible and you can't be staggered. Super, super good. Then, of course, Feral Rush. You want to make sure you hit people in the back with this one, but it's basically a little gap closer. You leap them, you hit them twice, deals a decent amount of damage. The target's below 30% health. Feral Rush deals 20% more damage. So super nice to finish people off when you're trying to run away. And Crippling Strikes, if you hit someone in the back, you're immobilizing them for 2 seconds, which really makes it easy to finish them off because they won't be able to move. So super good to have. And then the Rending Throw, you throw a hatchet up to 25 meters, hit them for a decent amount of damage, and you apply a rend to the target, which increases the, or decreases the damage absorption that they have. Basically 10% more damage for you and for everybody that is attacking this target for 10 seconds. And as you can see, 10-second uptime, 6.6 seconds cooldown, which means you can basically stack that and just keep it going, and you can just constantly have a rend going on a target. So the rend durations increase here, and then the rending throw, if that hits a target with an active debuff, let's say you rooted someone or you snared someone, and then you throw that thing, 20% additional damage, super nice. And then if you hit a target with an active cooldowns reduced with an active debuff, cooldowns reduced by 20%, which is not super important because the cooldown's already super low. So technically, if you wanted, you could take this out, put it somewhere else. But I mean, I kind of like the idea that I can throw a hatchet, get a little bit of cooldown reduction, and maybe within like 4 seconds, throw another hatchet. So that's pretty nice. That's the skills. Let's look at the gear real quick. Just basic PvP gear that you get from the PvP track. It's mostly Constitution. This one is Strength. And, the perks, Shirking Heals, Refreshing Resilient on everything, basically, except this one. This one has Shirking Fortification, Refreshing Resilient. We're using PvP jewelry here, these two, and this one is this is from a dungeon. It's basically the same as the Champion's Earring, just with strength instead of Constitution. But yeah, stamina recovery, health, shirking, and power, super nice. Invigorated punishment, hardy, keen awareness, super nice. And then refreshing toast, and regenerating heals you for 0.48% of your maximum health. So if you have a bigger health pool, that also is going to give you a better heal. Another reason why having more health might be beneficial, right? Looking at the weapons here, we're using the champion sword. It's all from the PvP track. Penetrating, backstab, vicious, keenly empowered. Super nice. Same thing going on for the Berserker's X. Also from the PvP track. Penetrating, backstab, vicious, keenly empowered. And then as the shield, we're using keen, sturdy, and enchanted. Awesome little build right here. I love it. You got the mobility. You got the damage. You're quite tanky if you know how to play it right. You know, use that Defiant Stance. Pop that Defiant Stance before you go in, because it takes a little bit time to cast. Or you can cast it when someone's coming in and is about to hit you, because the Defiant Stance animation has grit, so you can't be interrupted. So make sure you use that to your advantage. And then go in and smack people in the back. You want to make sure you hit people in the back because you have penetrating backstep on your weapons. But that's all you need to know when it comes to consumables, hearty meals, infused health potions, infused regen potions, and I'm using the carrot cake, but you can use whatever the fuck you want. As long as you hit the 200 strength, 300 constitution. And that's the build, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked it. I'm excited for Brimstone. I hope you are too. We're going to do some great sword builds. Make sure you leave a like, you leave a comment, and you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be spamming you with content. All right, guys. Hope you liked it. See you next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm cutting him down. Whoa! Yeah, baby! Woo! Cut him down! Go! Yeah! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Let's go! Let's fucking go, baby! Woo! Oh, you're rolling? Oh, you're trying to do that, hey? Let's see it, dude. Let's see it. Where is it? Where is it?